Hi everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, karibu sana. And my name is Christine Kavanda, and today guys, I am back with a very interesting video. And today I want us to discuss about our Form 4 leavers. You know, most of the students have completed their Form 4 and they are back at home and they are just looking forward for something that they can do so that they can keep them busy. So what I would want to say first is to welcome them back home, and I would like to tell them one thing, that it is not as easy as they think, because out here it's not as simple as they are thinking. I know they have a lot of expectations, and I believe each and every person is expecting something. And so I would like to tell them that all your expectations gonna be fulfilled, but some gonna be a kind of disappointment. So I want just to tell them that now that they have joined the society, it is high time for them now to start thinking like adults, because they are no longer under the care of their parents. They are the people who can now make their own decisions. They are people who can do their own things. They are people who are coming now to join the world of careers. Others will be joining universities, others will be joining colleges. But today I have some few things for you guys, because you don't need to sit down in the house and wait until you join the college. So number one, if you have completed your O level and you're here waiting to join the college, or you're here waiting to join the university, there are so much things that you're needed to do. And one thing that I'm gonna advise you to do today, please register for short courses. When I talk of short courses, I talk of driving courses, others are computer packages, because at one point, even after completing your A level, these short courses will be needed. These are the skills that will be needed. So instead of sitting back in the house, chatting with your friends, and watching Netflix, watching Showmax, watching TVs, going into your internet, go register for a short course. This is very important, because this will keep you busy and it will make you to broaden your mind and to enlighten you. And remember, these are some of the skills that will be needed after Form 4, after you've done your A levels, especially the time you will be joining your career. So guys, I want to tell you that, you know, when you're in the house and you're watching the Citizen, the Netflix, you're watching them Showmax, these things will not be factored in anywhere. But if you opt to go register for a short course like computer packages, like driving, these are some of the skills that will be needed when you will be joining the world of employment. So remember, these are some of the skills that you will be needed to put on your CV when you are looking for a job. So it is very important. Don't sit back in the house. Don't watch the TV the whole day. Point number 2. If you have completed your Form 4, please try to work out your talent. Most of you guys are very much talented. I know some knows how to dance, some knows about designs, some knows about drawings. Instead of sitting back in the house, please go work out your talent. How do you work out this talent? By joining some of the clubs that people go, like football clubs, like music clubs, because this is where you will realize your talent. So instead of sleeping in the house the whole day, or instead of sitting back with people, chatting, watching Showmax, watching Netflix, go work out your talent. You may not be knowing what you're talented in, but it is unless you go out, work out your talent, this is the time you will realize that you have a certain talent. So it is good, instead of sitting back in the house, just go out and work out your talent. My point number 3, you can try making some money. How do you make some money? I remember when I completed my O level, I joined a club. That club was called All Sops Power, and we could do some plays and go to schools, just acting these plays, and at the end of the day, we find ourselves with something in our pockets. So instead of sleeping in the house, instead of sitting back in the house, you can go out and try to make out some money. I can give you an example, like selling eggs. Instead of sleeping, why don't you go out, boil some eggs and sell to the neighbors? There are places that they have shambas, they have gardens where they can even just go and do a kitchen garden, and they can plant some sukuma wikis, and you find yourself supplying sukuma wikis or supplying a lot of things to people or to your market. This is a way of making money. So you who has completed Form 4, instead of sleeping back in the house, kindly wake up and try to make money. Look for your own money. Like, for example, girls, you don't need to wait for your mother to give you money so that you can go buy pants. Clothes, you don't need to wait for your father to come and give you money so that you can wear good clothes. There is a way you can get money and find yourself buying your own clothes. You don't need to wait for our parents. Remember, you are now an adult, you're no longer a kid, and you're not under your mother's care. Yes, some of us are under our parents' care, but still you need to show them that you can take care of yourself, and this is a way of becoming responsible, and this is how it starts. Remember, very soon you'll be joining the world of employment, and others will be joining the world of marriage, and they will have their own families. So it is the high time you need to teach yourself on how to look for money. So guys, if you've completed your Form 4, I don't want to see you sleeping. Please get up, try to make money, try to get some ways of making. There's so many ways you can get money. So that's why I said, after working out your talent, you will be able to realize what can make me earn money at this point. Start it as early as you can. To my point number 4, instead of staying back at home, sleeping, doing nothing, please join some groups. The church groups, the clubs, they are outside. Like I said, when I completed my O level, I was able to join a group that was called All Sops Power. And this is where I realized that I can do some acting. And so even you, don't sleep, go join others. It will help you to network, to make friends, to know what the world does for you. Because I know you might be having a lot of expectations, but if you sleep back in the house, let me tell you guys, you will be totally disappointed, because the world will not favor you at any one given point. You need to work hard, you need to get up, you need to work hard yourself. Don't wait to be pushed. Go join other people. Join clubs. Is it volleyball club? I remember we used to have a volleyball club where when I finished my Form 4s, and I will tell you for free that the whole of that group, the ones that we were joining together and doing things together, nobody got disappointed. We all went to our colleges and we completed, and most of us, and I believe it is 99% of us, are now working, because we started exercising that when we were small. Immediately we completed our Form 4. So if you have completed your Form 4 this time, don't be disappointed. Don't feel discouraged. Just get up. There are so many things that you can go do out there. Just join other people. Get to understand what other people are doing. Just see what they are doing. Do it together, and this will enlighten your mind. This will make you to know more and more. And remember, this is for your own good, because even the time that you'll be joining the world of employment, you will not feel like you are so new to these things, but you'll have interacted with so many people. So it is very important. To my point number 5, Attend skills and workshop. You need to be enlightened. Don't just sleep in the house and think that you know it all. Don't sit or sleep back in the house and think that now I have done my Form 4, I've gotten my A, now I know everything. No, there are some skills that you need, and you can only gain these skills from the workshops. Go to the church workshops. Read the word of God. Know what God says you should do. And this will make you to go or to grow as a God-fearing person. And even the way you will be attending your things will be in a godly way. There are those seminars like like youth seminars that will enlighten you. They will teach you. They will show you how you're supposed to handle the society. Because let me tell you for free, this society is not as simple as you think. There are so many challenges, and you need to fight with these challenges. Remember, like I said, you are no longer a kid. You are now a mature person. You are now an adult, and now you have come to face the reality. So if you won't go to workshops, network with people, get these skills so that you can be able to know how you're gonna fight the society, then it will be a kind of disappointment to you. You will always be feeling discouraged, but you need to go out there and gain skills from the workshops instead of stripping back to in the houses or in your bed. You need to work out, gain these skills. It is very, very important. And guys, even if you're not able to do any of these things that I've mentioned, even if you're not able to do any of these things, they are very important things you as a Form 4 leaver, you are supposed to do. Number one, remember, like I'm saying, you're a grown-up. Immediately you're out of Form 4, you will need to take your ID. So even if you forget to do all the others, or even if you feel that you don't want to do all the others, you will be needed to take your ID. This is very important, because this is what will make you to be able to move from one level to the other. Remember, you are now a grown-up, and you're no longer under your mommy's care. You're no longer mommy's boy. And this is the time now you start interacting with people. It is the time even your mother will be telling you to walk out, of course, because you cannot continue staying back there in the house. So you will need an ID. Another thing that is very important for this person who has completed Form 4, please, if you don't have an email address, open an email address now. Very important, because this is what will teach you to be able to communicate with other people. It is very important, because this will make you to reach different people at different levels, at different places. So it is important to open an email address. The other thing that is very, very important, though this is optional, but I would like to advise somebody who is in Form 4, because we are saying that you should start now teaching yourself on how to save. You need to open a bank account. If you don't have one and you have completed your Form 4, please consider now going or having a bank account. Why am I saying this? Because the money, the small money that you're getting, you are supposed to teach yourselves on how to save this money. And you can only do this when you are an account. So it is very important to open an account. So those three things, email address, an account, and getting ID, those are very important things you are needed to have. So even if you fail to do all the others, even if you fail to go to the workshops, even if you fail to network, please have those three things. And I just tell you that patience pays. Don't rush, especially to my fellow ladies, my fellow small girls, my fellow girls who are coming now. You know, you're now mature and you feel that now you're grown up, you need a boyfriend. I want to tell you that if you can be a little bit patient, even if you're not able to join the college this year or even the university this year, or next year, please just have some small patience so that you can go to the college. Please have your education. It's very, very important. Don't assume that now I'll get married and don't need to read further. You need to go back to school, do your studies. It doesn't matter the course that you will do, but my fair girls, this is a special advice for you. Please don't rush. Give time, give life a little bit of time. Before you make any decision of getting married, please just think, because we need your skills here. We need you here. There are so many jobs for you girls. For the men who are here, who have completed their form 4, please concentrate. Just give life a little bit of time so that you can decide what you want to do. Remember, this is the final level of your education. And the decision that, whatever decision that you will make at this point, it will determine the rest of your life. If you ought to get married at this point, remember, this is what you will be the rest of your time. And I would request, if you are able to do all your readings at this point, if you are able to do all your education at this point, please just do it at this point. Don't wait to do it when you have children or when you're old, because like some of us are suffering going to school at this age. And I'm like, even the money that I'm spending today going back to school, I would have been using it to do something more constructive. But because I did not concentrate that time, this is the time I'm realizing I would have done my master's. I want to go back to my master's. So if you have this opportunity, just give life a little bit of time so that you can finish your education and you can read to your maximum. Don't wait. Don't wait to read when you're old, because it is for your own good. So guys, thank you so much for watching this. And for that one person who has completed his or a whole level, please try to practice at least one of these things. Tell me, what do you think can fit you more better? Guys, thank you so much for watching this. I believe there is that one person who has been touched by this page. And if you find it to be very interesting or to be good, share it, give it a thumbs up, guys, and let another person who has not viewed it or who has not listened to this to listen. So from me, guys, I gonna say goodbye.